It just looks sick. But I was kind of expecting more. This, you guys, has the same base. It just does. You're left with the dry down of the Vanille Absolu. So to me, it's kind of like two experiences in one, or like two scents in one. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Charlotte. If you're new here, I do videos on beauty and fragrance every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi. How are you doing? Hi. So today I wanted to share with you a video comparing my three Montale fragrances right here that I personally think have a lot of similarities, and I don't think you need all three. I just don't. Sorry, unless you're crazy like me. But I just don't think that you need all three, and I'm going to explain to you why, and I'm also going to explain to you the differences and similarities so that you can make the right decision for yourself. There's definitely the right choice for different people, I can tell here, and like, you don't need to go and buy all three to figure out which one is the one for you. I'm going to help you do that, okay? So I hope that that sounds good to you. I hope that it helps you, and I'm also going to share with you some comparisons with other perfumes that might be either noted as dupes or that I think are similar or not. Yeah, let's start off with a little overview of all of them, what I was expecting and what I got. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Vanille Absolu, which was the first Montale I got, and I really like that I can actually smell it right out of the atomizer, and that it smells very much the way it smells on my skin. So what I thought was really interesting about this is that when I bought this, it was stated as being a warm, spicy, cinnamon sort of vanilla. And while I do get that, it's also very, to me, lactonic and creamy. And yeah, lactonic, which it was not supposed to be lactonic. And you guys know I love lactonic fragrances. I love lactonic scents. That's what made me want to then discover Vanilla Cake, because that one is supposed to actually be lactonic. And so I'm getting ahead of myself there. But Vanille Absolu, if you love vanilla, you're not gonna not like this. You know what I mean? It's vanilla. Some people say, and I agree, that you will smell like cookies. Like I think of shortbread cookies. I think of like warm cookies and milk. I don't know, like I've experimented with this a lot because I'm trying to figure out why I find it lactonic, but no one else seems to find it that way. Or it doesn't seem to ever be described that way. But I will say that the latest Montale I have, probably one of the most hyped ones, which is Chocolate Greedy. This, you guys, has the same base as Vanille Absolu. It just does. Okay, so to me, Chocolate Greedy is that Vanille Absolu with chocolate over it. So it's like a warm hot chocolate milk, which I really, really enjoy, and I prefer over, yeah, I really do prefer it over Choco Violette, which some people compare it to, which, you know what, it's so funny because you guys, now I'm smelling it and I'm like, that's kind of nice. Again, I'm not the hugest fan of the violets, remember, but I do get it now. Like, it is nice. And the first blast I got from Chocolate Greedy, I did get the same chocolate from this, so I understand why. I understand the comparison. Montale and Mancera obviously are using similar ingredients because the similarities are pretty obvious. So anyway, so yes, I do get the same kind of chocolate in this one. However, in this one, like I said, the violets just take me for a ride that I'm not really expecting, that I don't know if I'm not completely convinced with. So this I was expecting would be like the Choco Violette, or what I was hoping would be, without the violets. And it is, but it's more vanilla than I thought it would be. And not only that, once the chocolate dissipates from your skin after an hour or two, you are left with a scent that is seriously virtually you cannot tell the difference between this and Vanille Absolu after a couple hours on your skin. Okay, and so to me, I think that if you are a through and through vanilla lover and you actually don't even really like chocolate, like Vanille Absolu is a great choice. But if you also want to have as many experiences as possible and you love chocolate, you love vanilla, you love all gourmands, I think Chocolate Greedy might be the best choice, because you get that opening, you get that first initial fragrance experience, but then you're left with the dry down of the Vanille Absolu. So to me, it's kind of like two experiences in one, or like two scents in one, which I wouldn't have thought without experiencing Vanille Absolu. You know what I mean? Yeah. Next, we also have Vanilla Cake. And this was so surprising to me, you guys, because I had such high expectations for this. I mean, first of all, vanilla cake, and then if you look at the, like, there could be lots of different note profiles or breakdowns that come up for vanilla cake. Even Vanille Absolu could be kind of like a cake scent if you look at the notes. But Vanilla Cake by Montale has like milk, it has caramel, it just looks sick in the best way. So yeah, so I had high expectations for this, and when I see that it's lactonic and that there's milk in it and caramel and everything, I'm like, okay, what is it going to be if this Vanille Absolu was not described as lactonic? And you guys, it's good, I like it, but I was kind of expecting more, and I don't know. So to me, what I get with Vanilla Cake is, at first, when I first sprayed it, I was actually really surprised because it actually reminded me more of strawberry Nesquik than Vanilla Cake. And maybe that's because then I started realizing, okay, it's more of like a artificial vanilla cake taste, smell, you know, like a boxed vanilla cake or something, which, to be honest, I have less experience with that than like real cake smells. So for me, I did not associate that to vanilla cake, and it was a little bit of a letdown. Like, not a letdown with the scent itself, because I do still enjoy it. If you like vanilla and you like sweet scents and you like for it to be slightly milky, it is that. It's just not as unctuous as I thought it would be. And yeah, and I was trying to figure out, like, okay, but like if you would get one vanilla out of these two, which one is it? And I honestly find it very hard, because I will say I find that the Vanilla Cake one is sweeter. It's sweeter than the Vanille Absolu, but the Vanille Absolu smells a lot more realistic and warm and cuddly to me than the Vanilla Cake. The Vanilla Cake is a little bit more syrupy and linear. They're both linear, okay? But this one's even more so. And yeah, definitely I feel like I'm getting boxed powder vanilla cake. That's what it smells like. Which is nice. Like, again, like, it reminds me of, like I said, strawberry Nesquik. Like, it makes me wonder what Mukhallat smells like by Montale, which is supposed to be that sort of like fake strawberry scent or something. I wonder if it's similar in any way to this. Probably, I mean, I have never heard that it is, but I'm just putting it out there. So in the end, I realized, and I have tried all three of these side by side many times, that these are just all vanillas. First of all three of these are vanillas, okay? All three. Chocolate Greedy, Vanilla Cake, and Vanille Absolu are all vanilla perfumes. Chocolate Greedy and Vanille Absolu have that same base, that same vanilla base. So I will say, one thing that makes it hard for me to like be able to tell if there's one that I prefer over the others is that my partner doesn't really like vanilla. So when I'm intoxicated by a vanilla scent, he'll just be kind of like, it's like he thinks they're boring or something when it's just vanilla. So I knew he wouldn't love these, but yeah, they're just kind of like for him. And I don't know if you care, but if you want a man's point of view, you know, very linear, there's nothing. This is a cuddly scent for yourself, you know what I mean? Which, you know, maybe you don't want to spend $100 on a cuddly scent for yourself either. I wear scents for myself, so it doesn't matter, but not everyone does. And, you know, maybe you would be expecting more out of a Montale. So out of the three, in terms of like the worthiness of the worthiness, again, like I said, if you are a through and through just pure vanilla lover, go for one of the vanilla. Or you like that fake vanilla, sort of that fake like that party cake scent. I guess it's like, do you remember a few years ago, like there was like this huge craze with everything being like birthday cake flavor or something? Anyway, it's like that. It's like that kind of scent, you know what I mean? And so yeah, it's kind of like that. If you like that, you know, go for it. But if you want something that has the most well-rounded scent, that has a little bit more going on, and even then it's still a vanilla. But if you want the most full scent, I would maybe go for Chocolate Greedy. I'm still trying to detect what makes vanilla cake more lactonic than the other ones, because while I can sort of get the milk, I don't get it more than the other one. And the other one, because it has the subtle spices and the cinnamon, but really in a subtle way, I get the warmth and lactonic element from the milk more than in the vanilla cake. Whereas in the vanilla cake, I get just sugar, if you get what I mean. Whereas Vanille Absolu, I can almost taste the lactose, the milk sugar, not just sugar, but milk sugar. So yeah, that's what I look for in a lactonic scent. I don't have the one that is actually rated as being the dupe, which is, I think it's just Vanille Absolu by Molinard, or anyway, it's the straight vanilla by Molinard. I have Vanille Fruitée, and I can tell just by the nozzle like this, opening it, that the other one probably is a very, very, very amazing dupe for Vanille Absolu. This smells nearly identical to Vanille Absolu, but it has that fruité edge, of course. It has a little bit of that fruitiness at the top. And the main difference, I would say too, is you're gonna get the beautiful scent right off the bat with the Montale. With the Molinard, like, it smells amazing out of the nozzle like this. Amazing. It smells like the scent that it's supposed to smell. This is not my favorite scent of all time. That's why I'm like not saying it's amazing. It's good, but it's not my favorite of all time. But when you spray it, there is a very loud alcohol blast, and I've said it before, I don't love that, and it does take a while for it to dissipate. So that is the main difference that I find between the Molinard and the Montale vanillas. But the Molinard ones are also about half the price or less, so you know, you can make that decision for yourself. I was really surprised by how similar these Montales were in terms of their vanilla composition, and I'd never really heard that, and it took me buying 3 full bottles to find it out, you know what I mean? So I don't want you to find out by buying 3 whole bottles unless that's what you want to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my video for you today. Let me know down in the comments below if there's one that interests you, if you have any of the Montales, if you have any suggestions, if you think that there are any other perfumes that might smell like any of these. Let me know, let us know. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and I will see you very soon. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate so much. I appreciate you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you some more in the comments down below. Bye.